Hey Bugsy, it's been a while and we haven't done the morning ramble in like forever because we're never up this early anymore. But hey, let's do it. Really? Mm-hmm. So Bugsy, other than the Ben Terra stuff, like what have you been doing? Well, actually, not much. Not much. I've been with the hair with the guys and the usual shit. I've been feeling bad. I feel bad about the people of Bentera because honestly, Ben just made them. Ben literally, yeah, but Ben literally like made them really not know their not know the rest of the world. I mean, I dealt with a few Bentera prudes that were like, "Oh, well, you're alpha human." And I just went like, I cold cocked one of them. You cold cocked one? They wanted to know actual power. I was like, that motherfucker skidded. That motherfucker went to 5 buildings, and then all the other prudish Benterans shut the fuck up. All the prudish acting about shut the fuck up because they're like, oh shit. I see. And that's say you feel sorry for them. I do, just not all of them. Because some of them just really don't know what was going on. Ben didn't tell them. He didn't? He didn't tell them, no. That's fucked up. He shields them from everything, including other influences, and these motherfuckers just been kind of perpetuating the whole, oh, we're all alpha humans and shit. It's like, spoken like a man who has never really ventured outside his own little domain. See, why is it Maru when we were like teens, we wanted to explore the world, but I felt like Ben never wanted to. Dude, he was overly powerful in a world where he didn't have to do much of anything. Me and you, me and you, and the others, we had to work at our shit. We had to work at being overpowered. We had to work at being overpowered. That motherfucker just existed overpowered. Mm. But I wanted to. But you know what? I want to do the morning ramble in somewhere a little bit more comfortable. A little bit more comfortable. A little bit more comfortable, my brother. So back to the condo. Mm-hmm. Nice out today. It's early in the morning, bro. Of course it's nice out today. Uh, but okay. So so did so okay. Bugsy, you really think you're turning half of the Venterans into Chaos Lords? Only the ones that want to. I'm not turning them on the ones, not the prudish ones either. They can stay axiom balance all they want, but they're always gonna be the bottom of the food chain because of that shit. Not because they look down on Chaos Lords in general, but they'll always be that way because people like them will never learn. So I heard Benny Boy never liked cartoons, but loved anime. Make that make sense, Maru. Bugsy, that ain't no way to make sense of a fucking idiot. Like, to me, people like that are idiots simply because they think they're better than everybody else, and because they think they're better than everybody else, that motherfuckers, that motherfucker said it ain't about ego. Yeah, that's what he said, but me and you both know it's all about his ego. It's all about him being this. this motherfucker who literally boat. Bugsy, don't. Boat, though. Why is it out here? Why is it playing that elevator music? Why is it entrancing? Why can't we get on the boat? Who knows, man? Let me put on the let me turn on the camera now. Either way, bro. I mean, why? I mean, what was the deal with him though? Spin? Who even knows, man? I ain't gonna bring up his like his family though, except for Benjamin because Benjamin a fair game. So I guess and the STD thing is okay. And Quadro's cool with it, I guess. He found a way to handle that, I guess. I guess let him. If he's happy about it, let him just do what he do. I guess. Yep. That's what I said. Like, I think she's a lot more trouble than she's worth. Because Benjamina, like, I hate Benjamina because I'm like reconnecting. I was reconnecting with my Chocobo, man. You know, Fearless. You know how much I loved Fearless when I was a kid. I love that Chocobo. Comes in and goes quack, and I'm like, oh, Fearless, how you doing, dude? And I'm like, but why do you think that was? I don't know, man. Sometimes, like Ben himself, Benjamin is the same as him in personality. So I don't know. Then them just trying to make me out some sort of villain that's destroying the multiverse when I've existed long before their little tea party. Saying I destroyed the multiverse. Motherfucker, I have saved the multiverse while you and your brother have been sitting on your asses your whole lives. Only coming out when you actually want to or when you want to flex. Y'all motherfuckers ain't out here fighting monsters. Losing people. Losing agents. Y'all would never know the feeling of that. They never know the feeling of us going to our agents' houses and telling their families that they never made it. Telling them that even though we're as powerful as we are, we couldn't save them. I know I hate that, man. I really do. And and actually about it, those two will never understand that because all they can do is like. There's a limit of how many people we can just resurrect, and sometimes we can't do that because their bodies are too mangled. We can't really do much. There you go, lady. I heard you meowing. I heard you meowing. Heard you go meow meow. There you go. Go get the food. There you go, lady. Anyways. So, dude. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, they'll never understand that I literally had to fight Lord English again, and how that felt. That feeling of helplessness as I watched every Dream Ghost die. When ghosts that are in the Dream Bubble die, they're just dead. It's really sad. Yeah, again, I heard you tried talking to Ben about it. That motherfucker did not want to listen to a word I said. Always shortchanging me and shit. Lady, I'm coming. Always me out. That's because she's wanting you to like pay attention to her. You're just like, we're doing a video and she's like, no. No, Daddy, pay attention to me. Daddy, pay attention. Why you, how you think she's calling? Why you think she's calling me dad? Because I think she thinks of you as a dad, so that's why she's like, pay attention, pay attention to me, Papa. Oh, lady, you named her after Lady from Devil May Cry, didn't you? Maybe. Wait a minute, is she part of the harem too? Yes. I just don't get to see her very often because she's always fighting demons. Because I gave her the middleman demon busting division. Her and Trish and Nico. Are you fucking Trish? I mean, hey, better me than fucking Dante. Because come on, she may not be like, she may not she may look like Dante's mom, but I ain't gonna let my boy Dante become I ain't gonna let my boy Dante put his put his sausage into someone that looks like his mom. That's just way too much. You seen those boom dang bars that they're selling in RBU? I'm trying not to fucking see those things, but I'm not like mad about it. See, the thing about the difference between me and Ben, I may be like, I may be like pissed a little bit, but I'm usually like laughing with it because sometimes I'm a part of the joke, you know. It's okay. It's okay being part of the joke. Ben will never understand that shit because he'll never understand actual human interaction. Actual human interaction that isn't like ass kiss central. Ass kiss central. We kiss your ass all day and night. You know it ain't wrong or right when we kiss that ass. You know that we shall be the ones who kiss your fucking ass. Ass kiss central. You know, what really pissed me off is like Ben saying, "You're not you don't earn you are not worthy of your wife." So Quella has to go because you have a fucking ego. Man, I wish someone would take me away from stocking. That motherfucker's getting five. That motherfucker's getting 5 bullets in the face and or ass. Now, why don't you just shoot his balls off? Because Bugsy, you can't just look at Bugsy. You don't just shoot a person in the dick. That's mean. No, but if someone's telling you that you can't be with stocking, are you gonna shoot them in the balls? I mean, it depends. It depends on how pissed off you get. But there's always kind of like a internal rule. You can't just shoot people in the nuts. You just can't do that. You can't go around just like, you know, giving them the lead Bob Barker every if you're pissed. Yeah, but I've been known to like castrate motherfuckers that think that they're strong. Remember all the you seen all the evil billionaires we took down in that one universe, me and the council? Yeah, but that universe is that universe just like spawns evil billionaires every fucking day. They're all scared, man. Seriously. They praised the chaotic Allfather and now they're Anubis. Like Noobis. They said praise the Allfather, don't take our buoys. So they are worshiping the chaotic Allfather. What's the Anubis part? I don't know. That's something they made up. Does the chaotic Allfather know? He knows. For some reason, he says that's giving him more power. The fuck? I know, right? I got called up. I got called up in a cosmic meeting, and he said that shit. I was like, whoa. Is it because the billionaires just know that Chaos Lords are real, so they're not fucking around with you or me? They don't want to deal with none of that. They don't want to deal with none of the council, man. The rest of us in the All Star Council, they don't want to deal with none of us, man, because usually we're out here whooping ass. I beat that Matthew motherfucker up so much he kept saying Grimlock. Okay, but Matthew's a bitch because like literally he just tortured that other dude that was the actual parents of this. He was actually the son of those guys. I beat that motherfucker up. I was like, you know, he was like at the fucking he was at the fucking hospital. I was like, what you laughing at, motherfucker? That motherfucker shut up quickly. I was like, no, man. Keep giggling. Keep giggling. You treated your, but like, but it all was, he said, it all belonged to me. I just went, You know what belongs to you? This fucking fist, bitch. Keep talking. Keep talking. Like, why you gotta act it out too? Because I want to show you how hard I had to punch this motherfucker. That motherfucker was unconscious for like 2 minutes. I was like, wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon. I ain't done with you yet. The doctors looked at me and was like, I looked at him back. I was like, hey, you guys better do your job and don't worry about what I'm doing here, okay? Don't you worry, all right? Y'all need to just sit back and do your job. Actually protect the patients. Because if I hear any doctors being dicks in this universe, y'all next too. So everybody in that universe just behaves because they know that you and the All-Star Council is gonna whoop their asses. Mm-hmm. We're like the fucking stepdad with a belt that just belts them out every day. What about the one dude from Three Ninja? Why'd you do that to him? That motherfucker said he was gonna fucking. He said he was gonna fucking rip our hearts out. And I was like, and I just started whooping his ass, screaming, "Es loco, kick your head! Es loco, kick your face! Es loco, kick your balls in his face!" I kept going. I did not stop. I said, whose heart you ripping out, homie? Whose heart? No. Oh no. Now you acting like a little kid now. Looks like Mr. Crime Boss didn't understand the fact that a Chaos Lord can just rip a motherfucker in two. Good for you. Damn, Bugsy, really? It was really like that? You really had to be like that? These motherfuckers want to play. Man, every time. But when I come out and give them the most vicious of beatings, they're like, "Oh, please, Bugsy Prime, don't hurt us." And I'm like, then stop being dicks to people. God damn. I don't know who put these motherfuckers on this path. But I was like, that shit's gonna stop in an instant, alright? You just because you guys got power, in wealth doesn't mean you're powerful like me or the rest of the council. All that means is that you got power. You got power to move people. But we got power to actually do physical things. Something these idiots will never have. I remember they tried to call Lex Luthor, and Lex Luthor tried to come at me. I was like, I'm not Clark, so I grabbed Lex Luthor's bald ass head, and I was like, and I sucked out. I shot him with a dumb ray, and I was like, no. He was like, no. I was like, yeah, I made you normal. How you like that shit? How you like that shit, motherfucker? No, sit. No, I was like, sit down. Enjoy your wealth, because I'm not taking that from you. You can't use it, and you ain't gonna sit no more Hitman because I just changed your vernacular. He sounds like a Brooklynite. Yes. Why did you do that? Because I was just tired. I was tired of these billionaires trying to send people after me. Like, dude, who? Like, maybe if you guys were actually treating people fairly and stop trying to hurt other people or brand other people. Because one billionaire group branded a chick, and I was like, nope, the brand's going where the sun don't shine. Both the both the mom and billionaire dad, they all got it. I was like, like like suffice to say, everybody in that universe like literally tries to be nice, even if it's against their nature. I mean, you're forcing them to though. I mean, yeah, but that's the only way they'll ever learn because they don't want to learn the normal way. It's hard, yeah, but these motherfuckers are evil. They brand people. They laugh at other people's pain. They never want to grow or change normally, and it only works unless they get their asses thoroughly beaten. Because they need to understand that someone's bigger and powerful than them. Their money doesn't mean shit. I'm rich too, but we're all rich too because of our middleman shit. But you don't see us acting like fucking assholes. I'm usually like giving half my fucking paycheck to charity anyway. Like, goddamn. You think we'll ever go after PETA? Bro, I wish we could. I wish we could. Especially at that. Especially that Uzamusine shit where they put the horse shit down and they showed the chick from the horse girl anime. But those are anime girls in that universe. Yeah, tell the dumb people at PETA that shit. Why don't you just send a bunch of bisons to do you know? I just send the booty warriors and a bunch of furry booty warriors to handle them. I should though. That would be fun. That would be the most funniest shit ever. I'd be like, y'all love animals? Let me show you how these animals really love. Or you could just does Zigzag have any dudes in her adult studio? Not really. I mean, she has a few, but not enough. Is that because you don't want anybody? Is that because you don't want anybody else her but you? No. She's free to do that because that's her job. I ain't gonna be like that, man. Yeah. But hey, doesn't mean I don't get jealous. I mean, shit, that's just normal shit. But I know how to control it. I'm a bonsai tree. Didn't I tell you to get a bonsai tree the last time we had an actual session? Mm-hmm. And I got one, and I gotta be honest, my anger is kind of level. It's level. It's level. You know what I miss? What you miss? When it was us. When it was just me, you, and Har sometimes, and we'd just be chilling. I hear Har's still working on that new manuscript. How's that going for him? It's going well for him. You know how he is. Har's always been about that, about being the mangaka that he always wants to be. And now that he's not really focusing on Tenma anymore, he can actually make some good shit that ain't self-insertion fanfic. Oh my god. I try so hard not to get so trying to look at Hart's earlier work and shit. But his older shit screams, Tenma, love me. Yes, it does scream, Tenma, love me. And I feel so bad, but I mean, honestly, did you ever Do you ever doubt that Hart would ever get with Tenma? I mean, Tenma's too airheaded, man. I feel like she ain't seen our bro out here trying to make moves because one he ain't like us to the point where you know where he could just do that, and one Tenma's too much of a fucking airhead for any of that shit to actually work. Sometimes you gotta be bold because that's the only thing Temple would understand. What about that one thing, that BC Rumble? Let's be glad that that's not happening because the guy who was part of that was a weirdo. No, but like in universe, yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that universe either because Tenma's like really like untrustworthy um, to the dude, and I'm like, Tenma wouldn't act like that though. I mean, yeah, he's trouble, but like, okay. Other than that, it just seems like she's going after it. Like, I don't know. In that universe, it seems like Tim is going after Tony because he's going after Mr. Tony Watley II because he's black. It just seems wrong. Seems like Tim a low key racist. I don't like thinking about it like that. That's just fucked. That is kind of fucked. And like Yakuma's never really with anybody either. Yeah, Yakuma still kind of talks to Har every now and again. She's always surprised whenever she sees us. Dude, half of Har's like high school reunion didn't even know that we were his brothers. I mean, Bugsy can. I mean, they wouldn't know because remember that's when you start. That's when you and Har cut ties because of that fight y'all had. I know, but like, it was like they didn't know who we were, but some of them did. They were like, "Oh my god, you're." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Argos girl drinking in." And they're like, "No way, Harriman's royalty." He goes, "Yeah, I am." I think Ari never. I think I think Hart always told Ari about us, but she ain't never really saw us. And like Tenma saw us. It's like, "You guys are." I'm like, I said, "Tenma, let me stop you right there." My ladies come out. I started singing. I remember I started singing. I have an offer you can't refuse. I am the man. And I just went along with it too. I was like, "Danny, are you sick of always doing reviews?" And that was the only time like we had like Scheherazade with us. Yeah, the only time when you and Scheherazade were fighting each other, always, goddamn it. What? What? Me and Scheherazade piss each other off a lot. Just happens. Still paying her rent for the whole double thing. I mean, are you mad about that though? Nah. Our mother gets to think about our our dad. We keep playing blissfully ignorant. So it's not really a bad thing. Either way, Devil's doing something to the bloodline. Either way, I mean, gets what he wants. Not really mad about that either. But you know, cup of cup of some of that watermelon strawberry caffeine mix, my brother. Dude, you're like maxing that out, aren't you? I'm just trying to make that shit last, my brother. trying to do. I'm trying to make that shit last. Because I'm gonna because if I keep getting up early like this, I'm gonna have to. You know, this shit tastes like Snapple. It does. Hey, Bugsy, there's a yard sale at Snapple.com. You need all you need are cats. You don't need to mooch off your mom. There's a there's a there's a fucking there's a football table and a pepper. You know, we used to really drink Snapple a lot. We used to drink Snapple and slushies and all that good shit. You know, Boosters actually have been trying to replicate like 7-Eleven slushies lately. Because I got one of their banana ones the other day. I was like, my god. Because the slushies were kind of like soda-ish. You know, that was like the best part. Now, if we can get a good hot dog and Goosters, I'd be set for life. Ugly, why would you be set for life? I'm just saying we need good, like Goosters said they're gonna add chili dogs, and I want a fucking crazy ass chili dog, man. Oh, um, is Jack Goosters thing? Um, right now it's the morning rush, so let me see. Let me pull up my app. Yep, this is the early bird special. Everything's like 30% off. Ooh, the booster combo. Mozzarella sticks. Ooh, what they got in the break? What they got in the brekkie? They got they got hash brown stackers. Uh, they got a pancake platter. You know they deliver now. They do. Mm-hmm. I mean, right now they just serving breakfast. How's the How's the sunrise special? That's got bacon, egg, cheese on a brioche bun. Mm. You know, it says fountain drinks, but they let you choose. They're still working on it, but they should in a minute. Lavender vanilla shake. Yeah, there's like a lavender. There's a creamy lavender milkshake thing now. That's fucking weird. What the fuck? I mean, it looks cool. I mean, aesthetically, it looks cool, and it's not fucking your. It doesn't fuck your insides up, so logically, it's not that bad. And it also has the calories on here. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna take. We're gonna get like. I want like. You want 10 of those? Yes, I want 10. All right, then I'm giving you I'm giving you the morning wrap. I'm getting like 3 of these. See, folks, we're chaos lords, so we can literally just pick out, and literally because of chaos. Because of our chaos shit. Okay, hold on. Okay. It still has our order. It still has my order. It'll be here like 10 minutes. Ooh. God damn, that just. Mm. Where's the lemonberry stuff? They haven't added it yet. They're still working on it. Ooh, the chili burger combo. For a normal person, this kind of shit will make you super ass fat. If you're a Chaos Lord, it's not gonna really do too much to you. Oh man, the Supreme Bucket. They got biscuits, gravy, and coleslaw. Like fuck. I know, man. The one thing the Gooser just does right is chicken. Like it fucking beats KFC in the ass. Says KFC, stop your crying, bitch. You are not. We are not beholden to you. Or churches. But see, churches is not that bad. I mean, yeah, but the one around here is kind of eh. You know, the one that we have in the Towerverse is kind of eh. Okay, what about Paolo's Pizza Place? Okay, Paolo's Pizza Place. From what I hear, yeah, they're kind of joining up with Goosers, so that way Goosers can have pizza. So think about it. We can order deep dish whenever we fucking want. Bugsy, you have me at deep dish whenever we fucking want. I know, Maru, I know. I'm just saying. It's gonna be beautiful. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just get some deep dish and I don't have to work. I don't have to go to Paolo's, which is like on the other side of fucking town. You ever just go into the plaza and just you ever go into the plaza and just go, I love that we I love that we live here. I love that I live here. Every fucking day, man. See, but unlike Benny Boy shit, it's not blocked off to everybody. You can actually come here through a portal. You know, anybody who does that shit. That's the thing about Ben. It's locked off. Ben Terror's locked off to all you. I'm like, shut up, Benny Boy. You know, even if Ben like said the Ben Terror is locked off, like he's just probably gonna make another Ben. You know, writer Ben is probably gonna just make another Ben Terror somewhere else saying that we never existed. I say let him, but we got the Ben Terror that's in the RVU, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? You know, have you figured out the little, have the boss figured out the mod for the, TV channels yet? He said he's gonna work on it. I do kind of get that, though, because, oh, I want to get that working, because now we got a lot, now, we all have a lot of, like, there's a lot of, like, self-hosted fan channels now, and, like, that'd actually be pretty cool. To think about it, you could just like flip boom, classic, classic, CN Classic. What's on CN Classic right now? Ooh, yeah. Let me go check that out right now. Okay, let me pause for a minute because we can't show the audio. Billy and Mandy's on at 7 o'clock. On a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Seeing seeing Classic be rocking on a different frequency. They still show Baby Lations though? Yeah, they do. Oh, God. Tweety such a sweetie, Taz another two. And how we needed you. I hate Baby Looney Tunes. Dude, dude, none of us, like, the only time any of us watch Baby Looney Tunes because that was the days. That was the days before fucking streaming. That was the days before fucking streaming, before Netflix became as big as it was. And, like, literally, who's out here gonna watch Baby Looney Tunes? Who's out here watching Baby Looney Tunes willingly unless you creepy? Hey everybody, it's a beautiful day to play the Baby Looney Tunes way. Low pocket hippo. You know what was with the pocket hippos? They're like because someone said it, it has to be real, right? It's like it was like one of those things that said like don't believe what you see in TV. A pocket hippo would be scary as fuck though. They are carnivore. Like people used to think that they just eat fucking like they're herbivores. No, they're omnivores. They eat anything. You hear vegan? You hear about the vegan teacher shit? I try not to listen about vegan teacher, man. That lady don't understand that you need both in a diet. I ain't gonna hate on any vegan that wants to do that, but you can't look down on other people who eat meat, okay? And most of us don't just eat meat. We eat vegetables and meat. Like, okay, sorry that we're not like y'all. And that you're probably gonna have some sort of deficiency. That ain't our fault. It's on y'all. That's why half these vegans are so angry when they be making these videos, man. Oh my god, not food, fucks, and fun. Bugsy, that's how the song goes. Yeah, it's food, fucking fun. Listen to that shit. Tell me you don't hear fuck. Tell me you don't hear fucking that. Tell me you don't hear food, fucking fun. Okay, I do hear fuck. I do hear fuck, but I think they're saying both. Food, fucking fun. Like, what's going on in McDonald's now, man? What was going on in McDonald's in the '90s, man? Were there like people fucking in McDonald's, like how like Goosters when we used to work there, people would always like take those private booths with the curtains, and then they like that was the best kept secret of Goosters, man. People were getting in those private booths, and they were getting down. I know Taboo always hated it because he was the one that always had to clean. So people say that's we all made jokes and saying that's why he hates humanity. It's like no, I don't hate humanity. I just don't like these people fucking in these booths. I'm the one that always had to clean it. And I'm like, oh, I see. And some people kept asking me why is there not an infected AU in our universe? Because literally I like it. Because I can just snap it, and if not, Megalo can make a cure. We'd quarantine our universe and a bunch of other shit. It wouldn't like. You're never gonna catch me with my pants down. And if someone did make an AU like that, the only way you can is you're gonna have to depower me to make your story work. I don't really jive a lot of infection AUs because you gotta like really, really suspend your disbelief a lot for that. And I'm like, oof. I I still watch the One Piece virus one. Yeah, because they use that shit from what was it, Hollow Knight? Mm-hmm. And that's like a little different. I just mad they killed out Chopper early. I mean, they kind of had to because he's like the only one that's like a doctor. Oh God, it. You know, they're just doing it because it's classic. But there's a Jared Fogle commercial. Jared. Jared Fogle. That motherfucking. That motherfucker just. Oh, he got skinny from eating freaking Subway, but also yeah, little diddler. Like Jesus. I mean, Subway ain't even that healthy when you think about it. It's not. Why is this dude letting? Why is this dude letting this random ass person in? Dude, I would never let someone like that in. A motherfucker looking like he about to stab this man and say he about to slit throats on the sheets. He ain't even saying Bugsy. He ain't even saying that. He's just looking off and saying, I'd been like, homie, I'm out. Now I would just keep driving. Fuck that. I ain't letting no weirdo coming at me. It's the car. Wanna connect your phone wireless? Dude, no. I'd have been like, fuck no, get out of my fucking car, motherfucker. Oh, Transformers Animated is coming on. We should probably wrap this up. Anything happened with you, Mark? Nothing. When you said you got Ben, after you said we got Ben Terra, dude, really? You finally just castrated Ben in front of everybody? I wish I did. That would have been hilarious. You know what I really liked about Transformer Armada? What? The fact that they had the fact that Starscream became like an actual Autobot towards the end. I mean, it's better than him constantly. Oh, is that like what? Is that Black Arachnid? Like, why you always looking at Black? She's kind of like out of all the Decepticon Transformers things, she's kind of hot. What about RC? I mean, RC and Prime. Although I can't get down with Autobots in the traditional sense, I mean, RC knows how to, you know. So basically, you're just getting, yep. I do not. I don't give a fuck. All the Transformer fans can be mad at me for like 5 days. I don't care. I'm like, anyways, dudes, me and Bugsy are about to go, or we're still waiting for our food. So we're about to go watch Transformers animated. We're about to chill. And don't be like Benny Boy, folks. People, if anybody watches cartoons and they're adults, that's their own. That's their own damn business. Who are like? I don't get the people who be like getting in other people's business when they're like, "Oh, that's a cartoon." Like, okay, excuse me, motherfucker. Who cares? Like, why do you care about another grown? Okay, explain to me this. Explain to me and Maru this. Maru, okay, why do you care about another grown man watching something watching something that you think is for kids or they grew up with it? Like, let them do that shit. They ain't hurt nobody. Who like? Why is it fucking? Why is it your problem? Why do you care? And I'll tell you why. Because you grew up. You probably grew up faster than your peers, and or your father or your mother instilled that you had to grow up quickly, and and be and be a productive member of society, and you had to you had to give away your childhood things. And when you see another person that didn't have to do that, you just look at them and go, why did I have to do that and you didn't? Because someone's parents ain't dicks trying to force someone to grow up as fast as they need to. Like someone didn't tell them to grow up quickly so they can be a functioning member. Sometimes, as long as you're an adult with the responsibilities like bills and shit, you're on time and you're doing your thing, it shouldn't matter what you do afterwards. You got a job and shit, and you can just chill out and watch cartoons on your day off or whatever. Like what me and Bugsy are doing. It should not matter. It should not matter. Reminds me of that one thing that the boss was talking about, how this one dude on Twitter was like, amphibian, like, cartoons are for kids. And, like, he was looking at the abridged version of Amphibia. An abridged series of Amphibia. Mm-hmm. What? What kind of fucking thing was that dude smoking? Apparently, the boss said he found, like, comments of this man talking about how this man like got left behind by a chick that used to love cartoons. He said like, go watch some football. I'm like, go watch. He said go watch some football. Yes, he said go watch some football. The fuck he mean go watch some football? Well, not everybody likes football, motherfucker. Everybody has their own preferences, and so like, and that's what I mean. If someone, okay, if that dude's heartbroken, well, I'm sorry, man, that some chick that you feel heartbroken, but your heartbreak does not mean you can just force that on everybody else, you dumbass. Like, hey, I'm sorry that happened to you, but you can't make everybody bow to you just because you got your heart broken, bro. It's sad that happened, but you need to understand something. We we ain't your ex, and you can't force people to stop watching cartoons just because you got your heart broken. This is probably like years ago, right? Yeah. So probably he's either bitter or he probably found someone else. I know, but the one thing I gotta say to people is like, if someone's watching cartoons, I remember one time this broken gamer, this dude said, playing Nintendo is like akin to like watching Barney and you an adult. I'm like, yeah, that motherfucker was saying that. I'm like, okay, listen to me. I know, and I'm gonna break the fourth wall. Even though most of what we say is fictitious, I think it's stupid that someone would tell like another person, "Oh, it's like watching Martin." No, that's different because if people want to play Nintendo, let them fucking play Nintendo. Who fucking cares? If it's not, because let me tell you something. Who are you to say that's like watching Barney and like who are you to tell somebody what they gonna do with their money? That's all I gotta say to those grifters. Who are you to tell somebody what they can and cannot do with their money? Like, the fuck are you? Are you someone's dad? Are you their dad? Are you their mom? Are you their dad or mom or uncle or any family member of anybody? No, then shut the fuck up. Go make your grifting Go making your grifting money for the month so you can pay rent. Do that shit. Don't be coming at everybody else because y'all motherfuckers are just grifting. You want everybody to be on your side because it's easier for y'all to make money. As Bugsy would say, how about y'all motherfuckers go spoony, spoony, roll, roll, bitch? Oh shit, that was an that was an old insult though. That was an old insult. That's how I used to say these motherfuckers who were insufferable. Like motherfucker, go roll up the silverware, motherfucker. Go to a restaurant, roll up that silverware, bitch. Anyways, eh, let's go, man. I think our food's here. Cool. Guys, we'll see you guys later. Um, if we're gonna do some more stuff today, so you're gonna see more of me, Bugsy, and Har if we can get his ass off of his desk for 5 minutes. That man's probably half asleep right now. That man's asleep at his desk, got his manuscript all up in his hands and shit. We gotta get him up. Oh, we're gonna do the old ways of getting them up. Mm-hmm. Even though we don't do annoy Harima week, we're still gonna fuck with them. Yay. See you guys later. Peace, everybody.